Welcome to lesson 75 of Digital Marketing 3, where we are still continuing with place as an element of the marketing mix. So if you realize in lesson 73, we spoke about place and how it is crucial. You know how it helps you with reach, how it helps you with richness, and of course, um, how it would help with your awareness and so forth. And then in lesson 74, we spoke about the intermediaries, how the internet is influencing the way organizations would view their intermediaries. It gives brands an opportunity to have some thoughts and to think about it, whether they can continue using their intermediaries or they can sell directly using their digital assets like their websites, or they can use a number of intermediaries to sort of counter distribute each other. Like then all of a sudden, whoever is better is going to make more sales. We've seen that with Coca-Cola. It is actually using multiple competitors to distribute their products. You find the Coca-Cola at Pick and Pay. You would find a Coca-Cola at Checkers. So then it becomes counter mediation. So those are the aspects that we discussed in the previous lesson. In this lesson, we are just going to have a catch-up in form of the application. So at the end of this lesson, you should be able to apply place as one of the elements of the marketing mix in an online context. Already, remember, we've done product, we've done price, and now we are looking at place. So in groups, which is something that is very difficult now because there are no groups at all, you need to identify a company that would be suitable to make use of the internet as a communication and distribution channel and justify your answer. So since there's no one, I'm just going to go through those questions and answer them. So you can use, for example, syllabus sort as a communication channel only and also a distribution channel, giving some information to your customers where to find syllabus. So it can be communication channel. You've got educational information about nutrition, about iodized salt, the history of salt, and so forth. And then as well, giving your consumers, an opportunity to know where exactly they are going to get, salt. Sometimes you can even educate them with the difference between salt and between table salt and coarse salt. Then a company that would recommend for them to use the internet as a communication channel and justify your answer. Boston can be used as a communication channel where there's a student portal. Student portal means that students are able to receive notifications, instant notifications. They are able to see their marks. They are able to see how much they are owing the institution. They are able to know when they are going to graduate and so forth. So it becomes a communications channel. What promotional elements or promotional tools would you recommend to be used to promote two companies you have recommended in one or two? Or, of course, they can be complemented with social media. We know that, for example, if it's company A syllabus, you can use YouTube channels and embed YouTube links on it, then it becomes a promotional tool. Then with Boston on second question, of course, you can let students know, registered student know as they register. You can tell them about the student portal and how the the institution is going to communicate with students directly using the portal. So I would have expected more engagement on this exercise so that we look at lots of companies that exist out there. But because there's no one in class, these are the only examples that I can give you guys at hand. But I encourage you that when we meet, we can always discuss these uh, distribution types, whether you can use a website, or you can use available platforms only for communication, or you can use them for both, or you can even not use them at all. I mean, there are companies out there that are not even bothered to have a website, and they are doing good because their clientele and everything that they do is happening offline. Then you've got companies like ShopRite. They do not have online e-commerce, but they can update their catalogs, things that are on promotion and so forth on their websites. So there is no one size fits all. It depends with the kind of your product, with your market as well. If your market is offline, why would you bother online? If you are targeting old people at homes, and you then consider, doing your business entirely offline. But you must also have in mind that those old people do have kids who are online, who can always get products for them. So to some extent, it is crucial to actually be online. But I know that there are some organizations who are not bothered at all to be online. So that's it about lesson 75. We are then going to move on to lesson 76 and 77 because it is a combined lesson.